It was a busy day in court for the trial against former Franklin County Sheriff's Deputy Jason Meade. He's charged with murder in the death of Casey Goodson Jr.
The jurors are now home with closing arguments set for tomorrow. Today, a last-minute witness took the stand.
10 TV's Lacey Chris has been following this story since the day of that shooting. She's live tonight from the courthouse now. Lacey.
Well, the defense rested this morning. Then Judge Young did allow that new witness to testify. That witness said he did see Goodson, but did not see a gun. As jurors began the 8th day of the trial, Judge David Young explained to them there was a witness who just came forward and warned them he had watched a part of the trial, which isn't allowed for witnesses. He also explained Christopher Corne had posted on social media about the case, then deleted it before testifying, and that jurors could determine his credibility. Special Prosecutor Josh Shaw showed video of Corne's van behind Meade's truck on December 4th, 2020, as Casey Goodson Jr. passed by both of them.
Could you see anything in his hands at all?
No, nothing at all.
Corne testified he saw Meade's truck, which he identified as law enforcement, and decided to follow it as Meade made a U-turn. Corne testified he did not see the shooting. Defense attorneys asked him why he waited more than 3 years to come forward.
As I understand, your motivation for coming forward is you wanted to do the right thing, right?
Correct.
Is the right thing deleting your posts on the news accounts? Is that the right thing to do?
No.
The state then called law professor Seth Stoughton, who also testified as an expert in the Derek Chauvin case in Minneapolis.
So in this case, the relevant discrepancy here is whether Mr. Goodson turned and leveled a gun toward Deputy Meade. If you accept Deputy Meade's description, if you don't, and you instead adopt the version of facts where Mr. Goodson did not turn around and is facing into the house, did not turn around and present or leveled a weapon at Deputy Meade, then he did not have, at a minimum, the apparent intention, in which case there is no imminent threat of death or great bodily harm, and the use of deadly force would be inconsistent with generally accepted principles and practices in policing.
The defense then asked Stoughton how much he's getting paid to be an expert in the case. Stoughton responded $385 an hour. Defense asked about his knowledge of Ohio law.
What I said was I did review some Ohio law, particularly the cases that you sent me to review. I did not review the Ohio definition of deadly force because it is not my job as an expert to apply Ohio law. It's my job to apply generally accepted principles and practices in policing.
So again, you're here and you did not review the Ohio standard for the Ohio definition of deadly force.
I did not review material that is not actually germane to my analysis, yes.
And we will have closing arguments tomorrow morning. Then the jurors will get the case. Reporting live, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.